Working from home is a real-life, work-life makeover. Join us in delivering amazing customer experiences for some of the world's most iconic brands, and work from your home sweet home while you grow your career. Connected with 50,000 employees globally, you're never alone while you crush your workday. And when the day ends, you're already home, with more time to spend tapping into your creativity, digging in the dirt, or being with family. Ready to make a real impact on real people every day? Become a part of TTEC at Home.
Hello, everybody, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jennifer Nelson, and I'll be spending a little time with you today discussing our opportunities in customer service and bilingual English-Portuguese positions in Canada. I'd like to hear where you guys are from. What parts of Canada, what parts of the United States, what parts of the world are you tuning in today from? So drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're excited about this, I hope that these work from home positions are really going to be something as amazing as I've seen in the United States for those of you that are in Canada. I'm going to give a guided presentation. This is something that we do on the community relations side, specifically within global talent acquisition marketing. So I'm going to run through the entire work from home process and a little bit more specific information about these positions for you today. So our lovely producer behind the scenes, if you would start the presentation deck for me. Awesome. Thank you very much. As I said, this is our work from home with TTEC. A little bit about me. I made a brief introduction. I am Jennifer Nelson. I work on the community relations team, part of the global talent acquisition marketing team. My background is quite a bit within the US government, and then also almost 6 years now of digital marketing experience, and newly hired here at TTEC, and I can really talk to the onboarding and hiring process for anybody out there that's excited to come on board with TTEC. So today's agenda, we're going to go through the experience of TTEC, the opportunities, of course, which I know everybody is very excited about, how success starts here, our process, and then if there are any comments or questions, I can see them live. I can see Paloma's in Montreal, very nice, and Brie pardon me if I'm saying anybody's name wrong, from Brazil, but I live in London, Canada. I hope you are very interested maybe in our Portuguese speaking roles. It's exciting. So if you guys have any questions, we recommend you hold it till the end if you can. If you can't wait, there are the comments there, but there will be a very specific Q&A session at the end. And we go through a lot of the basic questions that anybody may have. I really do appreciate everybody joining us today, though. First, we start off with experiencing TTEC. There are 50,000 reasons to join the TTEC family. We are a huge global organization, probably the biggest company that you've never heard of. We support customer service experience in industries such as healthcare, finance, retail, and hospitality. Some of the biggest industries, some of the biggest players on the global scene. Who we are. When we talk about who we are as an organization, we break it down into our culture and our values. And I think that's really important to anybody in life. Personally, I spent almost 10 years in the US military, and culture and values are huge to me. As a work from home associate, your culture is going to be amazing. Number one, you get to be at home. You get to do all of the things that you would do in an amazing organization on a daily basis, and then have the time for you. Values, as TTEC employee, we always like to talk about what values that we really care about or what really resonates with you. For me, it's doing the right thing. And that just leads to me understanding and knowing that the people that are beside me on a daily basis are looking out for me, doing the right thing, and I can trust them. And that's what builds a great working relationship and culture overall for me. We have a few global awards. As I said, we are a global organization and it's amazing. There's a ton of lists. The biggest one for those of you that are in Canada is we were recently certified as a great place to work, bringing exceptional customer service to our clients and providing that work-life balance for our employees. I always like to look at our awards on an individual basis. Like, how many people do I interact with on a daily basis that have moved up or learned something or have grown within the organization? And I see that time and time again. People that start out in these entry level or entry point positions, as we like to say, as an associate, and then move into really rewarding, enriching, decade-long careers with TTEC within the organization. All right, let's talk a little bit about the opportunities today. All right, so as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, we have specifically two roles that we're going to touch on today. First, the customer service representative, and that's English-speaking inbound calls primarily. And then the second one is the bilingual customer service representative, English and Portuguese, which I know we have at least one person out there that I hope will apply for that. I always like to point out where on the website you can check out and gain more information as you're listening to this presentation, as you're spending a little time with me today. Where can you find these roles? If you go to ttecjobs.com, click on the work from home, which you can see at the very top, and then go into our featured role, customer service representative, work from home Canada. That's where you're going to find the first position, just the English speaking customer service position. If you go into our search feature and then drop down by Canada, you'll see, I think there's work from home related 3 positions out there, but you'll definitely find the bilingual English Portuguese speaking position. So why work with TTEC? The one thing that I really love to say about TTEC, having experience as a government employee, having experience as a freelancer, and now on the corporate side, unlike a lot of customer service positions that are touted work from home and giving great opportunities, they are contracted positions. You are not a contract position with TTEC. You are an employee right from the beginning. And after a certain period of time, after the training is complete and a standard hold on, being a new employee, you're given the benefits, including competitive pay, overtime availability, referral bonuses, disability, medical, dental, all of those things associated with being a real employee. There's also a couple other things that throughout your growth with TTEC, as I've talked about, many associates start coming in as this entry point position and move up and throughout the organization, finding other opportunities across our digital space, which includes cybersecurity, it includes some cloud technology, includes consulting and program management, or through our Engage side that supports clients with different levels of customer service experience. There's a supportive and present leadership. They give you the tools like TTEC University that supports you in educational and growth to move up within. And of course, TTEC loves to hire from within. There's also a few training and developmental opportunities that are all merit-based, and you can work with your team to seek out opportunities like the Build program and tuition reimbursement if available. Career changers welcome. I know many of us think about customer service positions as, starting out, maybe you're younger and you're getting your foot in the door. But no, I personally have helped my mother to apply for the position, and she's in early retirement. And it's just a great way for her to explore a new career opportunity and also be safe in the current climate. So it's not just for the young, it's not just for the old, it's for everybody that's looking for a little bit of a difference in their career. There's a lot that is going on out right now. Everybody's moving to a remote environment or securing in their remote workplace, but there are a lot of job scams out there. Personally, behind the scenes, I'm now getting into responding to some of these job scams that are out there. There are fake ads. There are people that are moving into groups claiming to be TTEC. And we are very aware and very vigilant about what's going on here. And we want to tell you that we care a lot about job seeker safety. And we're never going to ask you to transfer or wire money. We're never going to ask you to pay for recruitment related expenses. We're not going to ask you to go on Google Hangouts. You're going to be looking for, if you apply and go through the process, you're going to be looking for emails from at ttec.com or at teletech.com. So we like to make you aware of it, not only for applying for our positions, but there are a ton of other customer service opportunities out there. We want to make sure that you know that you are safe with us and how to kind of look out for these things and look out for yourself. Success starts right here. And it does. Success starts right here with this presentation and gaining the knowledge that you've gained today. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And I see Moni's out in the chat. Thank you for dropping some comments in there. I see she put out the Canada has officially been certified, the Great Place to Work, the articles there in the comments. So check that out. So there's 3 basic requirements that we have, and this is the first one. And it starts with experience. High school graduate or equivalent, and 6 months or more of customer service experience. And I always like to kind of guide people that 6-month customer experience isn't always what you think. It's not always working in a retail shop. Personally, I was in the military, and I always like to tell people that were also in the military, you had 4 years of customer service experience. The people that you were working with every day, the different emails that you had to send. Customer service has a wide range of opportunities and wide range of jobs that you've probably done in your everyday basis. And even if you've volunteered, you've probably have some customer service experience in there. So just detail it the best you can, and we'll go forward with the recruiters to help you out get a great job with TTEC. Next is the skills. And this is very indicative of what we have as a job. You're this amazing island providing exceptional customer service to our clients. So you kind of have to have a little bit of that customer service experience already, but then that tech savviness so that you can maintain the island. You may have to do a little troubleshooting for your own computer. Make sure you know where or know how to access different things, working on our system, our proprietary systems, to make sure that you're able to complete your job. Independent, self-motivated, problem solver, and discipline. And if you look at these as a great skill builder as well, not only do you have to have a little bit going in, but leaving a customer service job or moving on to something bigger and better when you're ready to do that, you're already going to build these amazing skills. The last one is the workplace. Quiet, distraction-free, high-speed internet, direct internet connection, no Wi-Fi. This isn't a great opportunity to take on the road. Really need to make sure that you're connected and available to, offer that great customer service experience. The last is a Windows-based PC, no Chromebooks or Apple products. Now, there are some client opportunities where we may be able to provide a computer for you, but we always want to screen what you have as well through our initial systems assessment that I'm going to talk about as we go through our process. Ta-da! It's like I had the perfect segue. Our process. First and foremost, as everybody is here today, you go to ttecjobs.com and you check out what the opportunities are. You go into the featured roles under work from home, and you apply for that customer service position, Canada, or the bilingual Portuguese-English customer service position. So you get through the application. The next step is the initial systems assessment. And I mentioned that briefly. This is where your computer goes through a little systems check and check your internet speed, check your computer system to make sure that you're able to provide that optimal customer service experience with TTEC. The next is the talent assessment and the virtual interview. These are where all of the things that I've talked about as your basic skills needed, they're going to go over it with you. They're going to double check and see that you you have the skills that you said you do, and make sure that each of you, TTEC and you as an individual, are a great match for the job. And then, of course, a virtual interview. And I always like to say in these virtual interviews, they could be a one-on-one, but they could also be a group interview. So you could be in a Zoom room with 9 different people that are all excited and ready to jump into a cohort and provide that amazing customer service experience for TTEC clients. So I think that's the biggest thing to always prepare anybody new coming on board, because I personally have only been through a couple, boarded or group interviews, and they can be a little bit different. And then the last, of course, is the hired phase, offer of employment. And you gotta look out for this one. Sometimes the offer of employment may go to spam. So you just want to keep up on your recruiter, keep up on the process, and make sure you get that offer of employment. Then the last is the employee readiness test. Just the last few things. You're going to get a lot of information at that point. Make sure your computer and you are ready to go and start with the training that comes up for these positions. And this, I'm sure we've had a couple questions. While I see, of course, you can message us. I'm on the TTEC page. You can directly message us here. But let's go through these FAQ. I'm sure that's going to bring up a couple of frequently asked questions. So what areas are included for this job opportunity? So we have British Columbia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Labrador, and then Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Quebec. Then that's just for the basic customer service role. Then the customer service role with the Portuguese and English bilingual, that one's also available for anybody in Ontario. What are the training hours like? These are 3 to 6 weeks paid. Attendance is 100% mandatory while in training. The training environment includes supportive coaching with classroom and call simulations. And this is just to get you ready and comfortable to take those inbound calls. What is the compensation for this position? Awesome question. The pay specify, it depends on which program or client you're going to work. And this is something we always have to say. The best person to talk to is your specific recruiters who start to work through the process. But the pay rates start at $15.50 an hour. What are the technical requirements for my PC? This is going back to that initial systems assessment. We have an article that has the work from home requirements that's going to really give you kind of an insight before taking the ISA. But that you're going to find all the information in that systems check. You're definitely looking for a high-speed internet. I believe that's around 20 megabytes up per hour. Per minute, per second. There you go. Whew. But definitely go to that article, check out the requirements. And Monty, if you're there, I'd love you to drop that requirements in there. And know before you take the systems assessment, you want to make sure that you're passing with flying colors. And lastly, can you tell me a little bit more about what I'll be doing? These are customer service inbound calls. So you're going to be taking calls that are coming to you. This is regular full-time work. Your shift after training will fall between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Sunday. And then every shift will include at least one weekend day. So that's a lot of specific information. All of this will be available as you go through the process and speak more with your recruiter. Some of the details may change. I'm giving you a very blanket and standard across all the multiple clients that you could be working with, just giving you the baseline right now. Your recruiters are going to be able to provide you all the detailed information you want before you get started.